Test, test. We're going to get started here. About 3:11 left on the warm-up clock for this 7 a.m. tilt. Littleton Hawks versus Monument. Be back in a minute. Good morning, Hawks fans. Close game with the Hawks this year. I think we've only played them once, and it was a close victory. 3-1. My stats: empty netter 3-1. So it was a 2-1 game. A lot of these teams from the mountain towns and some of the smaller parts, Colorado, their A teams are their top teams. They have a lot of size, typically older kids. This looks to be a very similar situation. So in this tournament, top 4 teams will play advance tomorrow to President's Day. We win this, we're probably the 1 or 2 seed. We lose this, we might have a little work to do this afternoon to be in the top 4, but should still be in an okay position. We're going to get started with Peterson and Blom on your blue line. Lang, Barley, Busman are your forwards. Lang will take the drop. And we're off. Puck immediately goes to where we can't see very well. Lang gets it out of the zone. And Monument's right back in, but player misses it. Busman grabs it. And Blom gets it into the neutral zone. Block shot by Peterson. Blom throws it around the boards, and it gets to, I think Varley has it. He's coming up the ice. Monument defense is back. The cross-ice pass is intercepted. That cross-ice breakout pass is a signature move of this Hawks team. Any team playing them that does their homework should be looking for that all day. We'll see, because Monument was all over that pass. Be interesting to see. Second game yesterday against Vail. The Hawks won 5-1. Probably their finest game, I'd say, in a few weeks. The passes were clicking. They were getting a lot of pucks in front of the net in dangerous spots. And that cross-ice breakout pass was connecting. Relatively even on penalties. It's always important for us to at least not be at a huge disadvantage, just like any team. Monument keeping the pressure on the Hawks here early. Hawks really haven't gotten into the zone. Back on defense is Kane and Carlson. Then you got Dodge, Stromberg, and Stack are your forwards. So Kane's going to go back in behind the net. Actually, Carlson ends up getting there first. As you can see, Monument has a structured team. They play defense, and they keep the forecheck pressure on. That's offsides, so we'll do a neutral zone face-off. We're going to send Seyfried deep, and Boston Kemper come on at forward. Still have Kane and Carlson. And Monument's in the zone again, but here comes Seyfried. And that long pass got almost intercepted, but as you can tell, Monument's really covering those stretch passes, so the Hawks are going to have another plan here. Quick shot, but it hits the defender, goes in the corner, but the Hawks get it deep, which they have not today. So Pope and Carroll are on the ice on the blue line. Boston Kemper with it. Here comes Monument. We were all collapsed on the bottom side. Now the Hawks are getting a little bit more pressure. Here comes Deep. It gets knocked forward and knocked away by the netminder. Quick shot, but that's high by Seyfried. I think we got a stick on stick. Busman's under the ice. Here comes Monument, but right back to the Hawks. Carroll throws it up to Seyfried. And I think that's going to be offsides. So Lang is going to take the neutral zone face-off. Varley and Busman. Pope's going to get there to the boards, and she throws it forward. That's going to be an icing, which is good, giving the Hawks an offensive zone face-off as this game off to a little bit of a slow start. So Lang took the drop. Varley's in front of the net. Busman's on the ice. Pope there at the point. She tried to get into the middle, and it hit a Monument player. But then Pope kicks it away, stopping the advance. Nice play by Margaret. Here comes Varley. Varley's going to get it in deep. You know what I say about getting pucks in deep. Hawks did a quick change. Blom came onto the ice. Was there for that puck. Varley knocks it out of the zone. Monument has to regroup. Nice play by Lang. Comes to Carroll. Blom. Puck squirts back to Lang. Lang gets it over to Blom. Nice play. Blom to Busman. A lot of neutral zone, back and forth. You can tell this is going to be a tight game. It might be an icing. Are they going to give it to him? Nope. They're going to call the icing. He was about 10 feet short of the red line. Gives the Hawks a change, but unfortunately a defensive zone face-off. We're going to have Dodge, Stromberg, and Stack as your forwards. And then Blom and Peterson behind them. Ethan Lefebvre between the pipes. Great look by Stack to Dodge. Just misses him. That's hitting those passes, those touch passes, which are hard. That's when we're really clicking. Nice play by Blom up to Dodge. Blom has it, but she's going to have to reverse it. Stack still in the zone. Peterson. That was stick on stick, so that's not going to be icing. Blom pushes it forward. Stromberg providing the pressure. Peterson with it. I think that's offsides. Seyfried, Deep, and Vosenkemper, your forwards. Still Peterson and Blom. Quick shot, just wide. I think that was Seyfried on the shot. I was a little blind to it, but that was pretty close. Good to actually get a shot on net. I don't think either netminder had really had to do anything yet. Seyfried puts it in front of the net. It gets knocked away. Monument has it. Blom puts it into the middle, and Vosenkemper comes away with it. He gets in the middle. He's got space. He fires it. Glove save. Initially, glove save. And then a goalie apparently dropped it, and Deep was there, but the goalie then covered it up. So good to see a couple shots. Good job by Voss getting some space, pulling the trigger there. So you're going to have Lang, Busman, and Varley. Back on defense, you got Kane and Carlson. Kane reverses it, gets it in the middle. Monument knocks it away. Here's Varley. Good pass over to Busman with space. Busman tries to get past the defender, not successful. Lang reverses it. Good skating. Nice reversal there. Lang in the middle of Varley. He throws it. Beautiful pass into the middle, but nobody's there behind him. I like it when we throw those passes in front of the net. Figure out who's going to be there later, but good thought. Carlson knocked that one away. Monument has it at the point. They're going to fire it right at Ethan. 1 rebound, 2 rebound, and covered up. Nice job by Ethan. We got 6 minutes left in this first period. Game's starting to get a little spice to it. Stack knocked it back on the face-off. So you got Kane and Carlson again as your defenders. Quick shot. Ethan knocks it away. Dodge, Stromberg, and Stack are your forwards. Dodge up to Stack, who chips it out. He's got a little bit of space, but Monument's going to close it. Pope comes onto the ice and gets the puck at the red line. Good pass over to Dodge. Carroll and Pope. Quick shot. Glove save. That was Dodge. Coming into the zone, Pope drives the player wide. Dangerous pass in the middle, but Carroll's right there. Not only does he stop the pass, he leads the breakout, but there's that pass that's intercepted. Monument is really covering those backside forwards, which is a huge part of our game. Stack throws it in the middle, almost gets it to Dodge. If they're going to cover that backside forward, we're going to have somebody going up the middle and maybe skate him out of that coverage. We'll see. Seyfried deep. Vossen Kemper, your forwards. Seyfried on the neutral zone. Face off. 4:47 to go. First period. We're scoreless. Comes back to Pope. Vossen Kemper intercepted that, but here comes Monument. Pope is able to knock it away with a stick and skate. Monument, good, nice body there by Deep. Comes in the middle. Nice play by Carroll, preventing the shot. Comes in the middle, Monument with it. Pushes the player wide. Nice play by Pope. It's pinned down in the corner. Finally comes loose. Seyfried has it. Comes back to Carroll. Carroll throws it at the boards. Probably going to be an icing. It is. So we'll get some new players. Defensive zone face off here. Quick shot from the point. It hit Bussman, who's forwards with him are Lang and Varley, and then the D-man are Blom and Peterson. Puck's in the corner. Peterson and Lang are on it. Squirts out. Monument has it. Varley intercepts it. He's got some space. He throws it down into the corner. Bussman and Varley are there. Varley takes it back. He's going behind the net, looking for something. Bussman's parked in front of the net. So is Lang. Blom at the point, tries to get it in, but then calmly, as it's blocked, gets it over to her D-man Peterson. Lang has it. He's got Barley in the middle. Grossman in the middle behind him. Laying down low, he's going to look in front of the net. He reverses it. The player falls back, kind of onto him, but squirts away to Monument. That came out just slightly, so offsides is the call. High of 64 and sunny today in Denver. Yesterday was stunning. Outside in the sun, probably got near 60 and not a cloud in the sky. I think that's expected again today as Denver continue to have some of the best weather in the country. Blom pushes it forward, dodges there, neutral zone, comes back to Peterson. Stack with it. Stack, Stromberg, and Dodge are your forwards, by the way. Stack kind of going right up the middle, but knocked away. This Monument team is very structured. Not a ton of speed or flash, but they're in the right spots. They keep the goals down. That squirts out, though. Nice stick there. I think Harper got a piece of it, slowed it down, and then Peterson was able to knock it out. Quick shot from the point, blocked by Dodge. Nice play. 1 minute to go in this first period. We are scoreless. Monument got something here. Quick shot. Luckily, it's high. Monument buzzing here on this shift. Hawks need to get it out of the zone. Quick shot. Loose puck in front of the net. Ethan knocks it away. Still loose. Get it out of the zone. Ice it if you have to. And it is not out of the zone. And here comes Monument again. Good defense by Blom prevents anything from happening, but Hawks need to get a change, get it out of the zone one way or the other. Here comes Monument with space. That shot was about 6 feet wide. Blom takes it away, and she just throws it out. Exactly what this team needed. Unfortunately, it's not icing because the goalie's playing it. 5 new Hawks come onto the ice. Luckily, they got on quick enough. You got Carlson and Payne as your demon. Here comes Vosenkemper with some space. He doesn't like his angle, so he's going to go behind the net. Monument knocks it away. 4 seconds left. That's going to be the end of the period. We'll be back in a minute. Get that coffee. Start of the second period. Vosenkemper deep. Seyfried are your forwards. Back on defense is still Carlson and Kane. Here comes Monument. Hawks need to get a little pep in their step. They feel a little slow this morning. Deep gets it up to Vosenkemper. Vosenkemper gets past one. He's going to have a shot. Great save by the goalie. Nice save. Great take by Voss. He put it where he wanted it, and the goalie just stuck that paw out and got it. So Seyfried's going to take the offensive zone drop. He gets it and pushes it forward. Both players kind of take each other down. That came out.
Hawks! Maybe Colorado Springs 4-1.
Okay. Nice play. Here comes Vosenkemper again. Second time's a charm. No, it's not. The goalie got a stick on it. Another great take. Unfortunately, not a goal. Quick shot from the point, though. Doesn't get through. Good to see the Hawks getting some chances, even though the goalie has been up for the challenge here. Kane back with the puck. Gets it up to Seyfried. Seyfried's got deep in the middle if he can ever get the pass off. They pin him in. He wasn't able to do it. Quick shot, loose puck in front of the net. Melee in front of the net there. A bunch of players on the ground. Deep was in there, but no calls, no issues. But game getting a little bit more exciting. So you're going to send out Pope and Carroll, I presume. Yes, Pope and Carroll on the blue line. And then it looks like Lang is taking the drop along with Bussman and Varley. Bussman knocks that one down. Varley's trying to get it on the breakaway, not able to get there. Pope gets it over, and it's going to be perfectly placed to Lang. Lang's got Varley in the middle. Gets it to Varley, tips it in. What a glove save! The best save I've seen. And I don't know how long. That was a tremendous. Pope put it up there. Lang then drove in and made the pass perfectly to Varley, who got the perfect amount of stick on it in the air, going in the right side of the goal, about a foot up off the ground, and the goalie stretching out made a glove save from point-blank range. Pretty tremendous play. Yikes. Good to see the Hawks getting chances, but man, that goalie is buzzing. Here comes Monument, 2-on-1. Pope is back. Pass into the middle, but fortunately that shot was wide. The pass was able to get off. Loose puck in front of the net. Carroll with it down low. Quick shot. Pope knocks it away. Carroll has it. He throws it up the boards. Deep, I mean. That's a blocked shot. The goalie comes out of the net. Smart move by the goalie. I love aggressive goalies that come out of the net. That's another nice play. Quick shot. Kick save by Lefebvre. Lang is now on the puck. Comes in front of the net to Carroll. Carroll gets it up, looking for Bussman, but gets just past him. So,
let's go, Bus. Come on, buddy.
Pope's on it. And here comes Monument. They cross it. Nice play by the Hawks to knock it away. Here comes Pope up the ice. She thought about getting a shot off there, went past one or two. Good to see Pope come up from the defenseman spot every now and then. Stromberg throws it around the boards. Into the middle, dodge, quick shot. Another save by the goalie without a rebound. Blom comes onto the ice for Pope. Peterson's the other D-man. And you have Stack who's going to take the drop to Stromberg and Dodge. Dodge. Thought he was going to be able to pull the trigger there, but it was on his backhand. Good stick by Stack. Stack with it again. He's got Dodge on the back door, but not able to get the pass across. Stack has it down below the net. Here comes Monument. Stack. Stromberg, one-timer! Rebound! And it goes behind the goal. The rebound bounces right to Dodge. The goalie was stunned by that Stromberg one-timer. Came to Dodge, and then Dodge shot it, and it went behind the goalie, between the goalie and the pipes, and there wasn't much space. Blom. She's going to pull it back, waiting for the onsides, and they still said it was off. Hawks starting to get some good chances. They're going to get one here shortly. Seifried's going to take the neutral zone draw with Voss and Kemper and Deep. Deep. Seifried tried to do a spin move there. Didn't work. Back on defense, Peterson and Blom. In position, knocked it away. Dangerous pass in front of the net. Ricochets into the corner. Deep uses his feet, kicks it up. He's got Voss and Kemper, but it ends up being offsides by Monument. Seifried will take the neutral zone drop. He wins it, puts it back. Peterson's there. Dangerous pass in the middle. Nice job by Voss and Kemper breaking it up. He gets it out of the zone, so that'll be an offsides. Seifried wins the draw initially. Comes back to Kane and Carlson are the D-men. Into Kane there. Seifried got a little bit of space. He's got Voss and Kemper in the middle. Wide angle, shoots it off the side of the cage, and then it is loose in front of the net. Deep is fighting for it on the side of the cage. Here comes Deep. He gets it across to Seifried, but it bounces over his stick. Seifried's looking for the backhand of the middle. Goes down low, Deep with it. He throws it in the middle to Voss and Kemper. Loose puck! Knocked away. Offsides. We're halfway through this game. No goals, no penalties. Lang is going to take the drop with Busman, Varley. Carlson and Kane are still your D-man. Carlson, Varley. Varley into the middle, but nobody quite there. That came out. Here comes Lang. He throws it down low behind the net. He's going to go chase it. Nice pass by the Monument player. And a nice play by Kane. He doesn't get it out of the zone, though, but he takes it away again. Good job on defense. Varley has a little bit of space. It goes wide. Wide angle shot, loose puck in front of the net. Backhanded by Lang, but not able to get on net. Monument defense was able to recover. Kane shoots it wide. Carlson's going to go back and retrieve it. Good job using that body. Gets it up through, but Busman might be able to get there. He is. He's going to fire it, and the goalie makes another save without a rebound. Good hustle to get that puck and get a shot off.
When he goes, because he saw open ice in the net there.
Green. Quick shot by Dodge. Loose puck, Stromberg there. Another save by the netminder who covers it up. Yeah, keep shooting. So you got Pope and Carroll on the blue line. Dodge, Stromberg, and Stack. Good job by Carroll stopping the advance. And the parents are cheering, "Let's go Rebels." Comes back to Pope. Pope chips it up off the boards out of the zone, and it's going to be on net, actually. Ends up being a nice play. Stromberg with it. He's got Stack in front of the net, not able to get it there. Dodge turns and got a quick shot off. Stack's going to fire it, but off the side of the cage. Stromberg was there. Pope comes up, gets it down low to Stack. Stack loses it momentarily, trying to find somebody in the middle. Down low to Stromberg. Stromberg does the wraparound. The goalie sticks that foot out and stops it. He had some daylight there. Here comes Monument. Pope and Carroll are back. Good stick by Pope. Denied. She gets it. She skates it up. Cross ice pass. Great pass by Margaret. Gets it in the middle to Stack. Stack fires it. Stack over! Bear down by Stack. Great breakout pass and a perfect finish on the goal by Stack. Getting the scoring started off. Hawks have been knocking on the door. Seyfried gets it out of the zone. It's going to be icing. Defensive zone drop into the middle. Nice chip forward by Vosenkemper. Almost had a little bit of a breakaway. Peterson behind the net. Deep. Deep's going to reverse it. Vosenkemper is there. Vosenkemper has it. He's got Deep. If he can get it over to him, he gets hooked. Deep has it. Another save. Another glove save. Another athletic glove save by the Monument goalie. I think my kids would say I'm glazing this goalie, but I think it's pretty appropriate. And Ethan's had a tremendous weekend, but quite frankly, in the last 12 minutes of hockey, he's had pretty much no action down there lonely by himself on the other end of the ice. We know he can make these saves too, but man, Monument goalie having himself or herself, who knows. Lang, who took the draw with Varley and Busman as the forwards. Back on defense, still Blom and Peterson. Cross-ice pass, here it comes, and it almost connects to Busman. Bounced over his stick. The trademark of this Hawks team. In front of the net, Lang's there. Loose puck doesn't get to him, though. Peterson throws it back in. Lang there. And Peterson again on the board. Stops it from getting out of the zone. Varley chips it nicely to Lang. Lang's got Busman in the middle. Varley, Lang almost connected there, but it's knocked away. Offsides is the call. Onto the ice, you got Kane and Carlson as your blue liners, and then Dodge, Stromberg, and Stack in this neutral zone face-off. Dodge wins it. Stromberg's going to have it. He's going to get it in deep. Stack going back side to Stromberg. It bounces kind of over his stick. The defender was right on him, too. Dodge, Stack in the middle. Almost got to him, but the defender was there. Nice play by Kane to knock it away initially and knock it away for good. Here comes Dodge. He's got Stack, or Carlson joining the rush rather in the middle, Stack behind him. Tries the wraparound. Not happening with this goalie. Dodge was on it initially. Here comes Monument. And the Hawks just aren't having it. I mean, I can't remember the last time Monument had a shot on net. As soon as I say that, I'm sure they will. But Ethan has been quite lonely down there between the pipes, which is a good thing. Yes, we would like him to stay lonely down there. Sorry, Ethan. I know it's Valentine's Day weekend. Deep. Carlson chips it up. Loose puck in front of the net. Ethan's able to cover it up. Nice play by number one. Not lonely anymore. Hope and Carroll are coming on the ice for Kane and Carlson. Still the same forwards here. Seyfried, Boston Timber, and Deep. Seyfried hits the back of Boston Kemper's skate, but we still push it into the zone. Seyfried pushes it forward. Wide angle shot. It's off the backside of the cage. Actually, the goalie, I guess, caught it, but it was headed that direction. Seyfried takes the offensive zone drop. Same five on the ice. Here comes Monument, but a great stick by Carroll. Comes back to Pope. Deep, great pass to Boston Kemper. He's got Seifried behind him. He goes around the defender. Loose puck in front of the net, and a great stick save by the goalie here with 10 seconds left. Carroll's going to try the shot. He gets it near the net. Goalie knocks it away. 3 seconds. That's going to be the end of the period. 1-0 Hawks, tight game. See you in a minute for the third. Start of the third period here. You got Pope and Carroll on the ice at defense, and you got Varley, Lang, and Bussman. Pope has it. She gets it up just past Lang. 1-0 tight game here. Monument does not make it easy, and the goalie for Monument's had a great game. Hawks have had a lot of chances in that second period. Fortunately, got one on the Breckenstack goal. Monument bounces over Pope's stick and gets into the zone. Carroll's there to clean it up. Important to have the next goal here for either team. Captain Obvious recording. Here's Bussman. Bussman gets in the zone. Is able to get it forward. He was kind of taken out with big physical play by the kid with white skates from Monument. New set of forwards on the ice. Stack, Dodge, Stromberg. Still Pope and Carroll. Offensive zone face-off. Hawks win it. Nice stick. Into the middle. Stromberg not able to pull the trigger. Here comes Monument. Comes back to Pope. She's going to get it up to Stack, who tips it in. Nice play getting it deep there. Got to go get it now. Dodge is on it. Here comes Monument, and that hits the skate of Dodge. He gets it up to Stromberg. Stromberg looking to get it to Stack. Gets it in deep. D-men are going to change. You got Blom and Peterson now on the ice. Here comes Monument. Dangerous pass. Gets to the Monument player, but a great save by Ethan. That was on net. He was able to squeeze it under his arm, glove side arm. That pass was tipped initially, but then still made it through to the shooter. Dangerous play, a bullet dodge by the Hawks. Stromberg gets the long breakout pass. He's got Dodge in the middle, kind of off into the corner. Hard to see from these angles here at the beautiful ice ranch. Dodge down low in front of the net. Stromberg tried to go backhand across the face of the net. Goalie knocked it wide. Blom at the point. She pushes it back into Stromberg. Stromberg's now going to fire it. He goes back of the net. Stromberg with the flopper. Great play by Stromberg, correcting that puck, getting to his forehand and slapping it home. Go Hawks! And the forwards, and the Hawks are in the offensive zone again. Deep. And Boston Kemper collide. The player tries to skate through everybody, and it doesn't work, partner. Here comes Boston Kemper. He's going to have his third breakaway today. Let's make a third one a charm. Oh, it's off the crossbar! Off the crossbar. He beat the goal, but not the iron. Varley. Excuse me, not Varley. Seyfried. Deep behind the net. Deep in the middle to Boston Kemper. Right into the belly of the beast, or rather the belly of the glove. Boston Kemper getting the chances. Great chances. Working hard today. Crossbar denying him. And then just there, that was onto the body of the netminder, but still a good save by the goalie. Lang, Busman, Varley are your forwards. Back to Kane. And Carlson are your D-men. A little bit of a breakaway here. Ethan's going to play this one. He knocks it into the corner. Or rather, he knocked it behind the net. Monument in their own zone. Busman providing the pressure. Lang with it now. He's going to throw it in deep. Lang has it. He's hooked. No call. No penalties this morning. Referees must not have had their coffee. Monument trying to get a shot off. Into the middle, quick shot, but a block. Block shot off the stick of Kane. That's blocked. Gets it up to Varley, not able to quite turn with it. The pass was a little behind him. Nice pass by Lane. Varley's got a little space, but kind of a 2-on-3. He gets it in the middle. Busman, loose puck, knocked away, not able to get the shot off. Here comes the kid with white skates for Monument. Into the middle, dangerous zone pass. Nice shot by Stack. Varley's got a little bit of space. Space is kind of taken away as Varley tried to push it forward and change, although Monument was able to stop from getting all the way in. But a successful change by the Hawks. Pope and Carroll on the ice. Pope's down low with it. Nice play by Margaret to come away with that puck. She gets it up. It bounces over Stack, his stick. But a good thought on a breakout pass there. Here comes Monument. Block shot by Margaret. Pope with it again. Margaret fights for the puck. She's getting hooked, and they're going to call an icing. But it looked like she was getting hooked trying to get to that puck, and then she just threw it forward. Referees are aiming for a clean sheet with no penalties today. Fortunately, the referees have kind of just blended in this game, unlike the first game yesterday where the referees were clearly the star of the show. For those of you that watched that game, you know what I'm talking about. Loose puck coming towards Stromberg. The other two forwards are Dodge and Stack. Quick shot, loose puck in front of net, but Ethan is up for the challenge. We're going to have three new forwards on the ice in Seyfried, deep. Boston Kemper. Boston Kemper wants another breakaway. Carroll and Pope are still your D-men. 7:59 to go in this early Sunday morning tilt. Pope with it. She chips it up and it gets out.
All the way, Ricky.
Cross ice pass. Here comes Monument. Pope gets stick on stick, and then Carroll ends up blocking the shot pass. Deep has it, bottom of your screen. Here comes Seyfried with space. He's got Boston Kemper ahead of him, deep behind him. He's going to fire it. Whoa, rebound! Deep's not able to quite get to it, so he turns it, throws it to Carroll. Nice pass back to Deep. Deep looking into the middle, and Monument gets it out of the zone. Pope has it. Pope looks to get it cross ice to Deep. He would have had a ton of space. Onto the ice comes Blom and Peterson at D-man. Quick shot by Seyfried. He got all of it, but it was wide. Boston Kemper. Monument knocks it away, but Seyfried gets it. Boston Kemper comes away with it. He tries the front wraparound, but it knocks off the side of the cage. Crafty move there by Boston Kemper. Quick shot, kind of knocked away and then thrown into the corner by Monument. And that's going to come out of the zone right below us. The forwards complete their change with Lang and Busman. Lang's got the ball. They've always got a little bit of space. Using that body is the defenseman for Monument's able to knock it away. Monument trying to cherry pick here. They had a forward behind the defense, but the Monument player didn't see it. Varley comes away with it, gets it back to Blom. Blom shifts it up and it gets out of the zone. On net, knocks it in the corner. Blom reverses it. Lang comes away with it. Nice play by Busman. He's got Varley in the middle. He gets it to Varley, just out of his reach. On D, you got Kane and Carlson, and that's another offsides by Monument. Starting to get frustrated. So Carlson and Kane remain on. Looks like the Hawks are going to put out Stromberg, Dodge, and Stack. Stack chips it out. Stromberg might have a chance now. But Stack has it now. He gets into the middle. He's on his backhand, gets it back door to Stromberg. And the goalie with another save. I thought Stromberg had gotten around the netminder, but the goalie had covered it up. And Stromberg was behind the goalie without a puck. Still same five on the ice for the offensive zone drop. Quick shot. Carlson! Shot by Carlson! And I think it was tipped by Stromberg in the middle. Carlson with the slapper. Stromberg with the tip. That makes it 3-0 on a tremendous goal. My favorite play. Here comes Stack. Stack's got Stromberg in the middle. He's got Dodge behind him. Loose puck in front of net. That actually was a pass that was high towards the back of the goalie, and a Monument defender knocked it down right back toward the net. Goalie is down for Monument. And they are asking the coach to come right out. I do not know what's going on. There were some bodies at the net. There were a couple of people pushing. I have no idea what happened. Let's hope the goalie's all right. Goalie is getting up. Players are clapping their sticks, so that's very good. Not quite sure exactly what happened. Might have just gotten tripped or awkward fall or something. I don't know.
What's up, goalie?
Goalie is going to go to the bench. They're going to put the backup goalie or the other goalie. I don't know which is which, but they're putting the other goalie in. Goalie is just kind of moving gingerly on the bench there. Let's hope he's all right. He's kind of got his head down. His hands are in his face, so that's not good. Carlson and Kane are still your D-men. Quick shot. Even says no thanks. 4 minutes to go in this one. Seyfried, Lawson, Kemper, Deep are your forwards. Still Kane and Carlson as your D-men. Monument with the backhand, loose puck. Ethan knocks it away. Seyfried chips it forward, but right to the shooter, back of the net. Goal for Monument. Nice shot off the post, I think. Great shot for Monument. Through traffic. Big fella for Monument puts Seyfried, comes away with it, pushes it forward. It's going to come to the boards. Here comes Monument. Pope says no thanks. Loose puck in the neutral zone. Carroll's going to retrieve it. Into the middle, dangerous shot, Ethan. I think the referee blew the whistle inadvertently, but Ethan made a nice save and perfect position on that wide angle shot. I think that was an inadvertent whistle. I think he thought it was off the the net was off or something. I don't know what he thought, but it'll be an offensive zone face-off for Monument. Busman, Lang, and Varley should be on the ice. Still Pope and Carroll on the backside. Here comes Monument. Quick shot, kick save. Pope knocked it in the corner. She's going to go retrieve it. She gets it up the boards. Nice. Almost a breakaway there. Carroll has it down low. Wraparound attempt, but Ethan was there, and Ethan covers it up. Great job by Ethan getting to that back post. Same 5 on the ice, 2:54 to go. Lang will take the drop. Into the middle, loose puck. Hope knocked it forward, I think, and Busman was there. Dangerous pass in the middle, but Lang stops it. Hope was able to get a stick on that. Dangerous pass into the middle. Carroll there to clean it up. And Varley's got a little bit of space. He gets a beautiful cross-ice pass to Busman. Beats one. Nice save by the goalie, but a good play on that breakout, Varley and Busman there. And here comes Monument with 2:15 to go. Onto the ice was Peterson and Blom at defense. Peterson with the puck. Now Blom's there. In front of the net comes to Blom. She's going to throw it out, and it's going to hit some snow and almost stop, but it didn't, so it'll be icing. 1:55 to go in this one. Stack, Stromberg, 2 of the forwards. And Dodge, of course, at center. The Blom gets it up to Stack, who doesn't quite get it out. Monument shoots it. Kick save, goes behind the net. Bobby with a little bit of physicality, but no call. These referees trying to get out of here with no penalties today, which is okay. I don't think anything's been terribly egregious. Quick shot by Monument, blocked by Blom. Stacks in the corner with Blom. Into the middle, danger zone, and that bounced off of Dink Peterson, but Ethan with a tremendous short range, quick save, and another save by Ethan. Certainly, clock kept going there for a minute, but nice save, glove save by Ethan. We have 57 seconds left in this one, so Hawks are hopefully about to put this one away. Monument still keeping its netminder in. I guess they are focused on making sure they advance. I don't know if it's goal differential or whatever they're focused on. Boston Kemper. Deep. Seifert their forwards. And that one went onto the bench, I guess. I think that was Kane and Carlson are the D-men. I think Kane sent it up the boards and it bounced onto the bench. 44 seconds left in this one. Seifert knocks it forward. Quick shot, but the whip by Monument. Here comes Carlson. He's got Deep. Great pass. Deep's going to have a breakaway. He goes 5-hole, doesn't get it in. Nice save by
Get back, OC. Just get back.
the goalie, the Monument. The second goalie also making nice saves. 22 seconds left in this one. Kane with it. He reverses. Nice play by Boston Kemper. Seifert with it. Oh, man. He got hit in the back pretty good there. No call. He jumped right up. He's fine. Big win for the Hawks, 3-1. We play at 12:45. a team that should be able to beat pretty handily, and then that should put us to tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. in the semifinals. The winner would then play in the championship. The two winners would then play in the championship of this tournament at 2:30 p.m. Mountain tomorrow. So it looks pretty good. We'll be at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. We'll see you next time this afternoon.